Alright, this is the Cannonball Podcast. I am your host, Captain C. I am here with Commander Squiggles.
What the fuck? It's One-Eyed Josh. Our meetings, what's up? I'm not Commander Squiggles. I've never been.
And Commander Lovable.
Hey.
And it goes back to K.
And Gingerbeard. So in this episode, we're going to talk about the tragedy that happened in the Atlantic. And then we're going to give you our ratings of the new Spider-Man movie.
Across the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, it's across the Spider-Verse.
There's so many.
We also bring you some some state news from the
Sure.
states.
Yep.
When the Atlantic won the count's news? Wait.
Yeah, it does kind of news.
Yeah.
It says the world news.
But we're talking about state news.
Oh, state?
State news.
Yeah, I guess the Atlantic one isn't a part of the states particularly. Well, so I guess
No, it's considered international waters.
Okay, well, so
Which you
it's
can do
world.
anything in international waters.
You murder people.
Or yes, you're right. That's
You were going to say something else.
I was.
You
Sorry,
were-
I held on. Well, so let's just.
I won't go there.
Boy.
I'm not going to go there.
I am okay with murder. I can't.
Wait,
believe,
what?
I can't believe I said that out loud. I'm okay with a little killing for nowadays.
I wasn't going to say that. But all right, let's. So, if you all haven't heard or read. No, you're fine. If you all haven't heard or read in the news that four billionaires, one billionaire's son went missing in the open ocean, going down in a submarine to see the Titanic for the last time before it inevitably collapses on itself.
Or decompose, right? Is that
Well, that's what it's
Funny
doing.
enough, in a weird, sick, twisted way of fate, they would have on the Titanic. They probably would have survived because richer passengers.
No, they were all men. It was the rich
Never
females
mind.
that survived, not
Never
the
mind.
males.
I thought they would have survived because they.
No.
Yeah,
you think it was haunted?
Yes.
it's definitely haunted. It's so many people died.
Okay,
Yes.
you're checking.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, you can hear banging from down below.
Open the door. We're gonna die.
Well, what happened with the Titanic is that there were multiple reasons. We're not getting into Titanic, obviously, but there was like multiple
My heart
reasons
will
of
go
why
on.
it sank. One of the main reasons is that the star line that owned, or the ship line that owned Titanic,
HMS.
HMS, basically cut corners to send the Titanic off
Yeah,
into the
early.
open ocean.
Also, their plan to keep it unsinkable failed miserably because the holes that they were supposed to lock down already were filled with water when the time they were going to
Well,
lock
but
it
it's
down.
not just that.
Oops.
You also, you cut corners where you weren't supposed to cut corners
Yeah.
to send it off. So there was multiple reasons. Also, the person who made the Titanic was pissed when he found out that
It sunk.
they cut corners to do it. He was
Also,
not very happy.
the other failure was they had 200 lifeboats, but 1,500 people, over 1,500
Not counting the
The crew.
overcrowded poor quarters.
Yeah.
I wouldn't I'll be honest, if I would have, well, you know what, when did it sink, like in 20s?
1912.
1912.
Wow.
April 14th, 1912.
It also had, for many immigrants, it was a one-way trip because they would throw all their life savings just to come to America. So yeah, it really was a one-way
A
trip
If you want to.
that several of them died on.
Wow. Well,
I actually have a family friend, or that I used to go to Hebrew school with. He was he worked there basically. He helped us.
a counselor?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Let me move up a little bit.
There you
He told us a story, or told me a story at least, that one of his family, close friends, family, they were supposed to go on it, the maiden voyage of the Titanic, but his great grandfather forgot his scarf at their house, and they had to go back to get the scarf. And by the time they got back, the ship had already gone and sailed away.
Like, my God, that reminds me of the story of the creator of the only guy. What's that? McFarlane. He was almost killed on 9/11.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be on one of the flights.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, not unfortunately. Fortunately for him, he was late. Like after a hangover. It's well, thumbs up for a hangover. Yeah, I thought I'd say that.
Hey, look, God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
For all you know, God made him get drunk that night and then missed his plane.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman, he came in, gave him a drink. It's like all dressed in white.
Sure.
Sure,
I was
why not?
gonna go with it. It's the freaking it's the stupid. The reason why I said I like the Futurama God is because it's the only thing that makes sense.
And yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I don't do it's like if I do the littlest of things, it's like I did nothing
At
at all.
all.
So you can't get pissed at me.
yeah, well, yeah, you can't because
That's a guy who learned from his past mistakes.
Also, I'd like to point out, if you pray to God and you're expecting your life to change, you're probably
Probably
not
not
going
gonna get your life to change.
Because, like everyone says, God has his plan. Why should he interrupt his plan for you?
if like God, you mean the universe,
Universe.
like
It was universe today that gave us those magnificent Hooters.
At Twin Peaks.
oh yeah, we went to today.
That just
we
gonna
went,
make us look like shit.
I know.
we went to Twin Peaks, and
It was a great food. It was good food.
Listen, you cut out the middleman for OnlyFans, went straight to the source.
it's better than Hooters.
It is better.
It
than
is better. It's 100% better than Hooters.
Better food too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The food was great.
ladies.
The service was fine,
The
except
ladies.
for the bartender.
Mwah.
Except
Top
for the
of the line.
bartender.
Yeah.
The bartender is rather cunty.
Yeah, well, she's a little stuck up. Well, she was hot,
Yeah.
but stuck up. Like I knew her in since middle school, and she was still stuck up back in the day.
I knew her in high school. She was stuck up then, so.
So anyway, to continue back on the Titanic.
Yeah.
And speaking of stuck up, let's get back to the Titanic. It's stuck up somewhere.
Stuck up, my
Stuck
God.
up someone's ass.
Oh God. In the ocean.
But that's the thing about like if you. I'm sorry. So, I agree with what Bill Burr said about the Titanic movie when his girlfriend said, "Oh, it's a romantic movie." No, it's not. It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the movie, you would be left alive. I would be dead.
For every man, it's a horror movie.
Yeah. For every man, we die.
I'm sure.
You
It's,
know, but the thing is, I just would, like, wouldn't you just be like, fuck you, I'm not, like he says, you gotta stand back and help. Help what? It's sinking. Get me on the fucking boat.
What?
Sorry.
What I would do?
What? Throw the guy overboard that says that?
No, I would immediately push Rose off the door and take the door for myself.
Same.
Yep. Same.
Same.
Well.
Because we all know. She would have cheated on you the minute that they got to Borders.
I
Same.
mean, New York.
Yes.
I agree.
The favorite thing is the
I'm
one.
sorry, that ending made no sense too. It's a $10 million necklace. $10 million. And you're gonna let that old lady
Hey,
throw
throw
it
it
off the
over
boat?
yeah. I like how it says, "Stop that lady! She's doing something stupid."
No, but she throws it off the boat, and not a single person jumps into the water to save it.
I would.
That's $10 million. Of course, I'm jumping in the water to save it.
Here I come, Tahiti.
Here I come home, private island.
$10 million. You wouldn't jump in the freezing cold water.
I'll jump in for it.
I'll jump in for it too. There's no way it sinks that fast to the bottom.
It's not that heavy. No.
No, that's why I said you could get to it. You just have to have belief.
A little bit of pixie dust.
You just have to have belief that you could do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like Rose in the end. I thought Rose was a little stuck up.
She was a bitch.
I
I like how they made fun of that ending in Family Guy though, where it's like
I can't believe you made me. I can't believe you let me draw
you naked. I actually have a. It's like now we can be together and grow old and have children. I actually have a girl waiting for me in New York, but I still can't believe you made me let you draw her naked. That was funny.
Yeah, I mean, it was
I don't
accurate.
I don't get. I've never seen Titanic, but from what I can tell, is the only reason why she's with him is because he's charming?
Charming, he's good looking, he saved her life technically.
But we all know. I'm sorry. Can I just say one thing?
What?
I think we all know that the good looking part is completely fabricated.
What? He is good looking.
No,
Well,
I mean,
he was, but...
back in the day, he wouldn't. There's no way in hell someone poor would be that good looking.
No, it's possible.
I mean,
Think about it this way: the richer people don't have to work as hard to do things, so they're not doing manual labor. So they won't be getting muscles and curving their body.
Yes, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, there wouldn't have been that. He looked like a poor person who's never worked a day in his life, and I'm sorry. That's just because he's an actor.
oh yeah, he's a spy.
He's an actor.
Okay, I'm gonna say this now. He actually in the movie he doesn't even actually buy the ticket. He wins the ticket in a poker game right before the ship's supposed to take off.
Yeah. Again, another false hoopla.
Yeah. He even lies to get on the board because the ticket's not in his name.
Not sure. So, do you think that the mission to go to the Titanic, they were trying to find the missing necklace?
The necklace isn't even real.
I know, I'm just making a joke.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, yeah, they're dead.
What are they gonna want for jewelry and shit?
Newsflash, people. Yes, it turns out the billionaire and his friends are probably dead. I haven't read anything that says they were found.
Neither did I.
And I think that would be like breaking news.
Oh yeah,
Like breaking news, we found them. It's a bloodbath.
They've been eating each other.
No, it wouldn't have worked. Like I said, what happens is that they say like, oh, you have 48 hours of air. You have 48 hours if you don't panic and you stay absolutely calm.
Yeah.
They would have panicked. It would have used up most of their oxygen. So at best they had a day and a half of air, which they would have passed out about maybe
midday.
No,
Yeah,
probably 30 hours is when you pass out because there's 5 of you, which means there's more carbon dioxide. So probably at hour 30 you would have passed out and then you would die in your sleep because the body shuts down to protect you.
Yeah.
So that's why the Coast Guard is pretty much like...
It's just a search and recovery at this point.
At this point, it's recovery. It's not even a search.
Yeah.
It's like, they're dead. It's a crying shame.
is it though? I mean,
No, really, I'm just making small talk on that.
They're billionaires, right?
I'm not sad. The only person I'm sad is the teenage boy.
Yeah, he did not deserve to die.
The teenage boy didn't deserve to be there,
Yeah.
but, you know,
The butler.
Daddy Dearest.
Yeah, I mean,
yesterday Canada picked up Deaning. Like Baning. Like
Were they Canadians?
No, the Canadian government
Oh.
ship picked up tapping on its sonar. Because you can hear tapping. But the thing is that the ocean is the most vast desert on the planet that just because you heard tapping only gives you like a direction. It doesn't really give you like where they are.
Yeah.
They're right below us. Gun ho, men! Get down! Also, there wouldn't have been any way. I mean, I guess if you had like a really long rope, you could try and hook it with like one of the robotic subs.
yeah.
Yeah.
but you're just not gonna get a chance. So I don't even know if they're gonna recover the sub. At this point, the sub is probably long.
Disintegrated?
Not disintegrated.
No,
Inoperable.
Well, here's the thing: if they hit a current, because there are currents that's right there
Underneath
that
the
will
water.
take you straight to the Titanic.
Yeah.
So if they hit a current, their sub could literally be
Inside the Titanic itself.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like at that point, you're probably
Fucked.
you're probably dead.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean,
China's rebuilding a new version of it.
Titanic?
Yeah. Didn't you know that?
No.
I heard. I mean, I might have heard about it. Well, like,
Nope.
Supposed to look exactly like the original.
Can I just say one thing?
What?
Noah's Ark.
No.
It would suck if it
It
sank
would
to-
be more fucked up if it sank too.
Yeah.
The same exact way of the.
We built the Titanic. We built it to its exact specifications. You did what?
Chang! Oh, Chang! Like,
Yeah.
well, Chang is the new. With Jack. And
The tragedy. Titanic 2. No, I got it. Titanic 2. One voyage wasn't good enough.
So why not a second?
You thought
No, I got it. Titanic 2. Trouble in the South China Sea.
what's Titanic? What two? You should have read your fortune. A cookie.
Titanic 2. The Journey Home.
Titanic 2. Actually, that would be funny. The Journey Home.
The journey home.
It's almost like Lost in Time.
Yeah.
The Land Before Time.
You Orlando the Lost.
Or Land of the Lost.
Yeah.
I like Land Before Time.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah, good too. Good movie.
Yeah. But I just think that's funny because it's like
first one.
we're gonna build the second Titanic. I would die hard laughing if they said built exactly like the first one, down to the last bolt.
The last thing I heard was they're building it, but with modern technology in place.
Oh, great! So when it does sink, it's our fault that we have to blame it.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it would suck.
What?
If that's some act of God, they just were like, no, blow up. Are they making the Titanic 2?
I think so. I don't know.
Are they making all three?
I know I can look it up right now if you
Yeah,
want.
there are three. The Titanic is
phone.
one of triplets.
Yeah, it was the Britannica, the Lusitania, and
The Titanic.
the Titanic. Yeah, and the Queen Mary is one of them too. I think.
No, she was not. She was not a sibling.
No, she's a cousin.
There was only three that were true siblings.
What Titanic?
Yeah, the Titanic has two sister ships that were built exactly like her.
What happened to those?
The Britannic was destroyed during World War II.
Okay.
And what, the Lusitania also
Yeah.
sunk during World War II? One of them survived.
It's in hiding.
No.
Okay,
it's
so
a
it
museum.
says it was the Ramadisa Sea Titanic is an unfinished full-scale replica. The RMS Titanic is located landlocked in Sichuan province.
Oh, it's landlocked. That's bullcrap.
It's not finished yet. That's the thing.
Oh. What, they're gonna try and test it on its voyage and it's just gonna go.
Yeah, I doubt that. Well, I mean,
It
I don't
would
know.
be funny though, as if like they put it out. It's like it's going, Kenneth, and then it just starts to fall into
Not
the
again.
ocean. No.
So this is basically what it looks like so far.
Yeah, I can see that going in the ocean.
Yeah, it fits.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that Steve Carell movie, Heaven Almighty,
Yeah.
Okay.
or the Ark.
Well, yeah.
Is it too much to ask? For
Representation. I can totally imagine what that like if If you ever you want to make another a boat like a Titanic, just use wood or something.
I can imagine that, but I would also like to point out, I just think it would be, I just think that thing I told you about, where it's like they finally put it in the ocean and it just starts to sink.
Like what just after it went off?
Yeah, just after it goes into the water, it just starts to sink, and we're like, God doesn't want the Titanic.
Yeah.
Apparently not. Well, are we gonna stop? Hell no. One more time. You said it last time. I'll say it again.
One more time. Say it with me now. One more time.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm going home.
Okay, so, all right. Well, it's sad. That's what happened. It's also a tragedy that the Titanic is slowly,
Decaying itself.
well, disintegrating at this point. Maybe because of all the excavation and taking from it has caused it to be.
Question: do you think it could ever be removed?
Yes, they actually wanted to remove it. They talked about removing it. But because it's a natural coral reef, they didn't want to do it. Because coral and other sea creatures have started to
Live in it, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been. You would have damaged
Ecosystem.
something. Yeah. Also, like there's like fishes call that their home and all that. Like it's just at this point it would have been
Wrong.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it. But
Yeah.
there was a way to like preserve it in a coating that was seed friendly. But it would have cost like millions of dollars because you have to get it there, like under the water.
They had it at the time it was made, or
No, they had it. They had it now.
Yeah.
But it would cost millions of dollars because you have to go out into the open ocean and like do it basically by robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So it wouldn't have. I mean, like the best you could do is probably like the front of the ship.
Yeah.
What is it? The stern.
Yeah, it's the stern.
The best you could do is the stern. You couldn't do the back of it.
The bow.
The bow. You couldn't do it. It would have been too much.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures inside.
Really?
Yeah, James Cameron. His
Oh.
movie.
He does show you at the end of the movie the actual ship.
No, he actually has an entire movie called The Titanic. It was shot
Yeah.
in 3D, which is like an entire like under journey, water journey, and you get to see it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he does that.
Titanic 3D.
Oh my god! I remember they were like the cartoon specials about the Titanic, like the talking animals.
Yeah, I remember that.
And now,
I mean, Steamboat Mickey was on it.
Steamboat Willie.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Well, I mean,
It's Mickey.
yeah, I guess that at the time his name
Is Willie. He's
Okay,
actually
I got that
public
wrong.
domain.
So the stern is actually the back of the boat, and the
Alright.
bow is the front,
Yeah,
and then
you can code the bow with that particular.
port is right, and starboard is left.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right. And now in other news, this is in state news. Would you like to reveal it, One-Eye Josh?
Sure. So two things. One thing, Florida has now made it allowed our Governor DeSantis, his
Douchebag.
DeSantis has made it legal to execute by lethal injection someone who has committed sexual crimes on a minor. Listen, I'm not for pedophiles at all, but I think the execution of someone for that is way too far.
Overkill, right?
I mean,
Overkill.
unless it's like rape.
Like if it's like severe, like you raped and murdered them, like I understand that.
yeah.
But like that, then you need to do like you don't. Yeah, but if it's just like
Like if you like squeeze their rear ends or something. Like,
no, a rape and murder case, yes. Every other case, I don't. It just says sexual crimes on a minor. It doesn't say rape or murder.
Well, first off, here's
a
my
molesting.
thing.
Yeah.
Anything that California does, that's to the extreme.
We do
Florida-
the opposite. That's the opposite to
Florida
the
likes to do the opposite to the extreme.
because funny enough,
California.
California has made it a law thanks to one of their senators,
Huh.
basically made it no longer illegal for a person over the age of 18 to have sex with a minor.
California knows how to party.
That is not
California has a lot of gold diggers.
California, we're severely fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Keep it fucked up.
Another one, I don't agree with the senator on this one. The senator of California also passed a law basically making it so if you don't confirm your child's
Sex.
Gender identity,
Sex.
same thing, senator.
Gender identity, sex, whatever. Make it easy.
Your gender, come on.
You can get and say they say to you, "Hey, Dad, I am actually a girl in a boy's body," and you're like, the dad says, "No."
Congratulations, son. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll wait till you're 18, then we'll figure that out.
Well, I'm not gonna say wait till you're 18. I'm just gonna say flat face to their face. I don't care.
Yeah, well, in California, you can get your kid taken away if you do that.
All right, bye. Pack your shit. Go. Bye.
Well, son.
Bye. Live your life on the streets.
Well, son, I have a question.
What?
How do you pee? Standing up?
It's a weird question to ask.
That's a weird question. All right.
Well, if you stand up, you're a guy.
Well, I'm just gonna do this. Bye.
Yeah,
Get out.
get out. No one asked you.
I didn't ask to have you. I was giving you.
I should have worn rubber.
I should have checked the expiration date when.
I'm sorry.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yeah, she's fine, I think.
Well, that was Rachel.
That was Mrs. One Eye.
Yep.
Nothing.
Ironically, well, she has two eyes. Two eyes. Well, so do you. But still,
I have
you're
three.
good. Three, yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
a
sorry.
cyclops.
I don't mean
Triclops.
to. I don't mean
Yeah.
to make that joke, but if you're gonna be that stupid, overkill on the left,
Yeah.
then you're gonna get something
Overkill on the right.
on the right,
Yeah.
which is a little bit like it's just dumb, and it's like I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I don't think any of our governors or senators should be even in their jobs in the first place. I think most of
None.
them should be excommunicated from this country and put on a desert island by themselves.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Well. Are you talking about the perverts?
No, I mean the governors.
Oh, well.
I mean, half of them are perverts anyway.
Well, yeah.
That senator who made it legal to F minors is probably fucking his daughter.
Probably is.
Yeah. That's nasty.
Actually, there is something they said he had like some stuff in the back in his past. So
What's
See, told you.
So
Yeah.
how is he still? How is he
See,
still?
what's a
senator?
pedophile? Oh, it's a pedophile.
because I'm telling you this now, California has become the headquarters of the LGBT plus Q community,
Oh God. Feel sorry.
and that community is trying to enter in the word
First
and
off,
term maps.
whoa, back up. Not everyone in that community, just
Pedo?
the wackos.
Oh.
Yeah, just the wackos. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't say the entire community.
No. I said the wacko. My bad. Let me rephrase that. The wackos of the LGBT community have taken up residence in California.
Like Ambla.
Like Antifa,
Oh yeah,
Antifa.
yeah.
like a bunch of people.
God, it's fucked up. I mean,
I just.
Kind of real quick on Antifa. You hate fascists, yet most of the things you accomplish is by fascism. You control what how people speak.
Yeah, dude, it's called being a hypocrite.
I know.
Well, then don't fucking. Call them out for it. Yeah, they're being hypocrites. It don't matter.
Fucking hypocrites.
Yeah, they don't care. Like no one in these type of like parties care. Like when they say like, oh, like we only like simps guys to be around us. You know, like the people that are part of the feminist, third wave feminist movement. You do realize that most of those guys are only
Predatorial.
feminists
Yeah.
to be with you.
They're predatorial.
that's
Yeah,
the
you're-
only reason.
That's the only reason. They're simps.
Yeah,
they're not like most men who would probably just leave you alone and not
They're
even
not like
look your
us.
way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I love, like, in the gym, like, girls have been calling these guys out for weightlifting.
Creep.
Oh, I
And-
hated this one video. It's this guy. He's actually blind.
Can I
Sorry, you were saying. My bad.
yeah, no, before you continue.
Yeah.
So there are videos on TikTok that's going around of these girls who are working out, taking videos of the guys at the gym. I guess there's gym etiquette, which I actually believe that there probably is gym etiquette because like
There
you
is.
do have spotters, like guys that will spot you that are complete strangers that don't even view it as sexual. They just will help
Yeah.
if you need it because you do need help when you're lifting that heavy amount of weight.
In case something happens.
Yeah. I am all for guys just ignoring women at this point because they don't want to get filmed and be said that, oh, he's a creep. And all these women are having trouble with their weights and asking for help, and the guys are just like,
Also, I have a problem with filming at the gym. Period.
well, I think you shouldn't film at all.
Yeah.
I think gym,
Like, listen, if you want to film, get your own private gym. Don't film.
or just film like in your private gym at home. Don't
Yeah.
go to like a public gym
Gym.
where everybody uses and film there.
because not everyone wants to be filmed doing their workout.
Also, the reason why that guy's looking at you is because he's waiting for his turn to do the weights.
Yeah. And
He's not looking at. He's not trying to be creepy. He's just trying to see like, okay, she's setting it down. Okay, no.
You done?
Yeah,
she's
I
not
want to turn.
No.
It's like, damn it. Like I
It's like-
I
it's
would
like
like
ra-
to lift my weights,
It's like you're waiting on a ride at a roller coaster,
and that's why I would go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning,
but no one's
not-
around.
and not like in the middle of the day because there's less people there and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like if you're gonna go to the gym, schedule your, I guess, gym tutorials towards the evening or
Or
like early
early
mornings
morning.
where there's like nobody there, so nobody will care if you're filming.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing, I'm not gonna lie. So like he was saying, there was this girl filming that tried to film this guy, saying that he was a creep because he was staring at her. The thing is, the guy is actually legally blind. The manager of the gym comes up. He tells her, "I'm blind." By the way, he says, "I'm blind. I'm not staring at you. I'm just looking in your general direction." And he's like, "Stop staring at me. Doesn't make it all right." And he's like, says, "Listen, man, you can't make the people uncomfortable." He's like, "Listen." He pulls out a card that literally legally says he's blind by the state he's in. Like, that's nice. You still can't make the customers uncomfortable. I'm like,
That's nice. What's your name and what's your gym's name? Because I'm suing you.
that's what I would do too.
No, that's exactly what I would say to
Yeah.
his face. I would say that to his face. What's your name and what's your gym's name? I'm suing you for oppression against blind people.
And you, young man, I'm suing you too.
So, what are we gonna do now?
You want to keep bothering me, or are you going to work out in peace?
What did they say to that?
No, he didn't say that.
Oh, I would have said that.
You should have, right?
He should have.
I would have said that immediately. I would have immediately said it because the guy would have shut up the minute you said I'm suing,
Yeah,
and I still would have sued him.
same.
I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry. You had the balls to come up to a blind man and he proved his identification. I'd call the cops immediately and say I'm pressing charges for oppression.
What up, little bro?
And now he's on the phone.
Sorry. I'm doing a podcast. What's up? Yeah.
All right, and we apologize for the call. It's been 33 minutes.
What the fuck?
It feels like it, right?
He asked how many minutes. That.
Oh,
It's been
okay,
33
okay.
minutes. All right, where are we? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would sue him if I was blind. I'd sue him for prejudice.
Yeah.
That is prejudice. Like you're going after me for being,
Because I'm staring in your general direction,
which my eyes don't work, sweetheart.
so I can't literally look at you.
Yeah. So you must be ugly.
I feel like everyone is.
She was like pretty, I guess. She was like
she
a
was
5.
self-conscious.
She was
so to
5.
me, she was ugly.
Yeah.
I feel like most people, well, nowadays in the gym are now a little paranoid now, like just
Well, women, not dudes.
okay, yeah.
Dudes don't care.
No.
Well, Well, some do, I think.
Well,
yeah.
no, dudes don't care about other dudes. So it's like, whatever. Do you work out? I
Yeah.
don't care. It's fine. But, like, it get to the point where it's like, if you're at the gym and there's a girl that's struggling and stuff like that, you kind of don't want to go help her.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. Most guys are just like, they're just ignoring them. Like, they're staying on their headphones. They're not even bothering to... Bless you.
That's probably what happened the last time I went to the
Thank
gym,
you.
right?
No.
So the last time I went to the gym, me and my trainer were working out, and I got attacked by a girl for looking at her. I wasn't even looking at her. My trainer was,
Oh.
because she was struggling.
Oh.
And he's like, yo, I think she's struggling over there. And I'm like, oh, okay. I look in her general direction for a second.
Yeah, she picked the ugly guy out of the two. That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, true.
That's what it was. She picked the ugly guy out of the two.
Oh, yeah, well, trying to get attention, right?
Yeah, pretty much. All right, I think that's good for the gym talk, but I'm going to be honest with you with the whole California stuff. I don't really care. I don't care because I don't live in California. As far as I'm concerned, I think the senator is a pedophile himself. So as far as I'm concerned, if I was the president, I would immediately tell him to change the law back. And if you don't, then...
I'm putting you under federal arrest.
No, I'm not putting you under federal arrest. I'm just going to have the FBI search your home and computers because if I find any ounce of child sex trafficking, that's a federal crime, which means I can legally detain you.
Yeah.
And then put you in prison for whatever many years I want.
Yeah.
So what's it going to be?
Am I playing the part of the senator in this case?
No, what's it going to be?
If I was the senator, I would reinstate the law, but I'm not the senator, so...
If I was a senator, I would reinstate the law, and I would not press my luck with the president.
The president of the United States, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, when you have the FBI looking in on you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just... In Florida, I'm like... I think it's wrong, but then again, there's a lot of laws I think is wrong. I think it's wrong that a pregnant woman who has a miscarriage could go to jail.
Is that in Florida?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, was something...
it was discussed.
Well, was something like that? But that wasn't on purpose, you know. Like
If it's not on purpose, but you can't...
You can't really tell if it's on purpose or not.
There's not a lot that you can tell. I mean, yeah, if she drank something that would be poisonous to a fetus, then yeah, you could definitely tell it was on purpose. But sometimes miscarriages happen.
Yeah.
You know? It's just an accident. It happens all the time. So you can't judge it. And it's one of those things where it's like, I think abortion should be legal because there's a lot of cases where like if a mother can't survive childbirth, are you really gonna risk the life of the mom and the baby? Because there's a chance the baby might die too.
or she can't afford to have a kid because
If she can't afford to have a kid,
There's always adoption.
There's always adoption, but I still think abortion should be on the table.
isn't anyone worried about overpopulation?
No.
Really?
I
No,
am,
because it's
but
like a
not
kid-
by much. There's not
Look,
much you can do about it.
Look, there's plenty of land that you could populate. Not here, but I mean West Coast, you could populate. But the thing about the government is it's exactly like what it was back in the 1700s and 1800s when it came to slavery. They just kicked the problem down the road like a can. It's not my problem, it's the next generation's problem. It's not my problem, it's the next generation's problem. It's not my problem, it's their problem.
So, funny
And
enough,
there's a
I
civil
actually watched a show called Utopia, which is the actual main villain's plan was to create a disease that made everyone for 3 generations infertile. So for 30 plus years, I think,
Uh-huh.
it would make people infertile.
So
It would, in a way, he was trying to help the world problem, but he was also taking the choice out of.
well, that's not the problem I'm talking about. Like you said, for 3 generations.
Yeah.
you wouldn't survive 3 generations. So that was stupid. Because if you gave the entire world that vaccine, right?
Yeah.
And you say it's 3 generations. So it's the children, you, and old man. That's the 3 generations. When's the next generation going to be born?
Yeah, I guess.
See the concept get
Yeah.
unraveled?
Never mind. I just realized
That was a stupid concept.
Yeah.
It just genocided
the entire world.
That is stupid. I mean, like you're wiping it out.
I had to break
wiping
it down
out.
for you.
Well, I was paying. I was
love
paying
this show.
saying so attention to the show. I didn't
You were like, I love this show called Utopia. The scientists created this thing that would knock out repopulation for 3 generations, and you have to like literally break it down.
Again, I was so invested in the show because it's like very hard to understand just with it's like it's a lot of twists and turns in it. So I didn't even pay attention to the full plan, which is the plan's revealed in the last episode too.
That's a stupid plan.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, you're slowly wiping out the human race.
Hey, look, I mean,
Right?
the last generation, which is all the little kids, will have a full life. They just won't have children.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, it said the disease effectiveness will wear off by the 3rd generation. So
It's bull crap. You can't plan a disease like that because viruses mutate all the time.
true.
So if what you plan,
It wasn't
is like-
actually a disease; it's a cure to a disease. You have to watch the show. It's really hard to understand without watching the show.
I don't
It
think
sounds stupid.
I don't think
It
I
does
want
sound
to watch it.
stupid.
It sounds dumb, and I don't want to watch it.
I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to.
I
know
want to
what?
I want to remove the conversation
From
and
my
throw it
brain.
out the door.
Exactly. Yeah. Like.
That was the dumbest conversation.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. All right, so love beating the real can down the bush.
I just want to wish a happy birthday to Preach from Abba and Preach. He turned 40 recently. This is to you, big man.
All right, happy birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
It's a really funny guy. You should watch his videos.
Yeah.
Anyway, so and it's enough kicking the can on the road. We all went to go see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse
Indeed.
today. We'll give our grades at the end of the discussion. But what were you guys' first impressions?
My first impressions, like, what do you mean? Like,
Well, did you like what about it? Did you like what was it like? What were your takeaways? What are the big takeaways?
I liked it.
Okay.
I do like the concept of like alternate like
yeah.
Universes.
Good.
yeah alternate universes and you like meeting your alternates
So
selves like in one place, like just say, hey, like as if you're like I wish like like I feel like that is how you should make a movie about the multiverse,
well,
like,
first off, this movie was made to have a multiverse in it. That's
Yeah.
why it was made properly, and that's why a lot of people like the whole multiverse thing. Like the other realities are clearly made for the characters, and I mean all that stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first thing I'm gonna say, it was funny, but it was very stupid. It was a very stupid thing, and I'm talking about the fucking T-Rex Spider-Man.
Jesus, yeah, that was something else.
Number one, why the hell did Miguel O'Hara recruit it?
I think it was going to eat him, and then he's like, it's like,
It's like, you want to be on my team?
"Bro."
I'll take that as a yes.
I'll take this yes.
Okay, I got something to say. Miguel O'Hara is a douchebag.
Oh yeah, in this
Well,
one,
this
yeah.
Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah,
He's not normally portrayed as a douchebag in most
comics. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
He's very. How do I say this without? He's very
stern.
I'd say very much a scientist. So not very not a jokester. Very serious. But
yeah,
like,
stern.
Yeah, kind of like a stern kind of character. But I don't think he would ever he has heart, which he has feelings and stuff like that. So he's that's why I said yes, he's a douchebag in this movie. But I also said as if I was a therapist, I'd say you're projecting what trauma that happened to you onto someone else that had nothing to do with said trauma.
My uncle, well, let me guess. He
died.
He died. I'm sorry.
I lost that scene.
That was really funny, and I all the variations of Spider-Man were pretty good. I liked most of them.
I'm just sorry. The 1960s Spider-Man scene was my favorite one. He's like, I got him. I pull something.
He's pretty old. I mean, come on, 60s, you know.
Yeah, they had they had the Spectacular Spider-Man. They had Spider-Man in the 90s.
The video game.
Yeah, they had a lot of the video games.
Unlimited was what?
They had Tom Holland Spider-Man.
They not Unlimited Spider-Man, but they had his theme. Spider-Man 2099.
I know. I saw him too.
Oh.
Yeah, I did see him too.
But they also had his theme.
Yeah.
Which for 2099 Spider-Man, I loved.
Oh yeah.
That was a really good theme.
It fits him.
Also, it fits because our theory then worked out because you and I talked about it. Gingerbeard, you leave me hanging?
Oh. Well, sorry.
Our theory actually worked out because you and I talked about when we went to go see Guardians of the Galaxy, we talked about Spider-Man Unlimited and how it was actually supposed to be a 2099 Spider-Man show. And that they were worried because they didn't think Miguel O'Hara would have the fandom. And that's why they redesigned it to be Peter Parker. And then his suit was redesigned, but they kept the cape, which is clearly, but instead of it being the Earth of the future, they made Counter Earth. They made a brand new villain and everything.
Yeah.
Because you and I kind of theorized it was supposed to be 2099, but they were worried.
Right. Yeah. And then today
He's one of those popular characters that's not Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Besides Miles.
Oh yeah, that's true. And Gwen. Wait.
I think Spider-Gwen you can add to.
She's real. She's a hit or miss.
I think she's a hit.
I think she's hot.
Oh yeah,
well, yeah, we all thought she was hot.
Yeah.
I don't like Spider-Woman in general because
she was weird.
I'm sorry, and it's not that I'm sexist. It's not that a pregnant woman couldn't be a superhero, but I would think most pregnant women
shouldn't be being going around the town
in action.
In action as a superhero, they should be at home.
Especially at that stage of pregnancy where it's
clearly visible. It's 9 months.
Yeah, clearly 9 months. 8 months. You clearly can tell she's pregnant.
Yeah,
you should not be doing Spider-Man.
If I were her husband, she said she had a husband back at home. I would be yeah, you're not going. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not letting you go.
Yeah, you
need to stay home and rest.
Until baby arrives.
Yeah.
Also, the G-forces on that motorcycle would definitely cause problems because the way she was doing it was.
Well, and anyway, you're probably going here. Oh no! But the baby is like spider
powered baby. It don't matter, dude. It's a baby.
It's still a baby. Okay.
It's a baby.
In fact, when you got to talk about Peter Parker with his own baby Spidey,
it was cute.
It was adorable.
It was adorable. I liked most my problem is they didn't have Spider-Ham.
Yeah.
That's number one.
I do like the scene. I do like the scene where she does this.
What's that? What's she points?
Yeah, he's like, don't tell your mom.
Oh, the baby?
Yeah, don't tell your mom.
No. She's like,
let's go, Dad.
And pulls the mask down, yeah.
Let's go, Dad.
Let's do this.
Sorry, Rachel.
I would say I enjoyed it.
It was fun.
It was a fun movie. I liked it. I mean, for me, I didn't like how Miguel O'Hara was portrayed. I thought Spot was fine.
I like Spot as well. That was good.
He was really good as a villain, and he was really funny.
Still, I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like Spider Woman like at all. I mean,
I mean, she was a fine character in this, but it was just not like. There's certain things where you're like, I think Gwen's right, you're wrong. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like the thing about it, like the whole like. Sorry to say this. This is going to be spoiler, but the whole thing about the if you want to skip this, skip it. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm assuming everyone who listens to our podcast has seen the movie.
well, yeah, a little spoiler alert.
Yeah, this is a spoiler alert. But the whole concept that Miguel is like about canon events, right, and all that stuff, and that there's only supposed to be one Spider-Man. We'll get to that portion in a second. But the canon events, where they're like, there's certain things that happen in every Spider-Man story that's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
They could be good, they could be bad, they could be really bad. That's how he phrased it in the movie. My thing's this, is that every single Spider-Man that we see in that one shot, that one little shot, where they're all holding the detective and the captains in their arms, they all had a chance to save their captains.
Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, everyone did.
And it failed.
Yeah,
Horribly.
because according to O'Hara,
Well, it's according to Hera, it's supposed to happen.
it's supposed to happen.
Yes, but like the thing about what Miguel O'Hara was suggesting in the movie is that like Miles not even try, which was not the proper approach.
No, it's not.
Like, can you stop playing
Sorry
with
about that,
that?
sir. I was looking at the coins. My bad.
He's playing with coins for some reason.
I'm just looking at the back. Sometimes you can get like steaks and shit on them.
I have all 50 states, by the way.
I do too. I'm just they're back at my parents' house though.
I don't think
No,
I
but
did, so-
anyway, continuing on. So with the whole like Miguel O'Hara thing, where he's like, "Oh, yeah, it's supposed to happen. Like we're gonna hold you here." Like everything that they were doing with Miles was wrong, wrong, wrong. Like, understandably, if Miles' dad dies, it's because of the Spot. You
Yeah.
have no idea how the Spot's gonna do it. You just know that the Spot is responsible for it.
Also, the fact is it's stupid is that I agree with you brought us up earlier, Captain C, that you're not everyone else in that team had on that huge team had a chance to try and stop their Uncle Bednum or whatever from dying.
Captain. No,
Yeah, the
they're
captain,
still
their captains,
Captain.
yeah, their captain from dying.
Or-
You're not even giving Miles the chance to do so. You don't know that him saving his dad will cause a problem with the canon.
and also it turns out he wasn't was supposed to become Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, the
First place.
spider that bit Miles was from another universe.
But that
It was
was
Universe 42
Yeah.
that was supposed to bite that Miles Morales in that universe.
and
Is what you find out.
and so what's that spider?
Sought out Miles Morales of this universe because it had a mission to complete and it had to complete it.
Yep.
And the reason why it was in the main universe, I guess, like
That was Spider-Verse, yes.
yeah, like technology universe. It's all because of you've seen the first movie,
Kingpin.
the Kingpin brought the spider here to there, you know.
Well, not the Kingpin's scientist brought the spider here, which
Oh, yeah.
turned out to become Spot.
Yeah,
Which I actually like that little hint of
the bagel.
Spots with the bagel thing. Like, you hit me in the face with a bagel. And I was like,
That was you.
I do that to a lot of people. You can't blame me.
Well, that was you. Oh shit.
Okay. No, but that's why my grade for the movie. So my grade for the movie, we'll go to everybody's. For 1 out of 10, I gave it an 8. 8 out of 10. That's
Same,
my
yeah.
grade.
Hey,
I think we all gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
and
8 out
like,
of 10.
there's like multiple reasons why. The story was fine.
yeah.
That's what it was fine. It was great. I liked everything. I liked the cliffhanger part. I know a lot of people probably did it, and then like I heard one person down in the effing audience say I hated it.
What?
There was one person below us that said they didn't like it
Yeah.
because
Wow.
of the cliffhanger, and I was like, Well, you don't want it to end somewhere where it doesn't leave you wanting more. This left you wanting more,
Way more.
way more, and you wanted to see what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And
I knew it was gonna end right when I heard the music swelling up like very loud. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's gonna
fucking-
end. I
Yeah, I
knew
was
it
like,
was
you
gonna
just got me really invested, man. Come on.
No, I knew it was going to end, and I was fine with that because I was like, you know what? I knew walking in it was going to be a three-parter, so I didn't care.
I thought it was gonna be a two-parter.
No, you have to count Into the Spider-Verse,
Oh, okay, yeah.
First movie. Well, second movie. We just
third
saw.
movie, so this is
in
the
a third
third
movie.
part.
Well, so
Oh, I thought you meant like the whole to be like continuation of this one would be like a three-parter. I
No,
was like, oh shit, no.
no. First off, the reason why Miguel's doing anything is because of the Kingpin who caused it in the first movie.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he's doing anything. He's fixing these stuff. It's because the Kingpin caused it in the first movie, right?
yeah.
So it at the end of the day, it is a second part to a three-part phenomenon. What the hell is on my leg?
I don't know. Something on your leg?
A spider.
I don't know. It might be.
Spider on your leg.
No, nothing on your leg. I don't think.
No, but anyway, I'm gonna talk about my top 3 spiders for this movie.
Go ahead.
I love Miles Morales. But this is not a knock on him, but he's my third favorite spider.
Okay.
You know what? No, I'm not even gonna talk about Miles Morales. This is 3 spiders.
Yeah.
Not Miles Morales. Okay.
So Miles can't be one of them
No, Miles Morales can't be one of them.
because we each got
Okay,
the 3.
number 3
Yeah.
or top 3. I personally liked, it has to be in this movie, Ben O'Reilly.
Really.
I really thought his parts were funny when he's just like all moody and stuff at the beginning, and then he's like land, pose. Something's going on in the alley.
Okay.
He looked
Jump down. Look to the wall.
He like
Look to the other. He's like narrating.
he narrates
himself.
everything.
Yeah.
It was really funny. It was a really funny moment, and that's why I was like, I really liked that Spider-Man. Second Spider that I really liked. I gotta go Spider Cat.
Oh yeah,
Spider Cat was awesome.
Just scratch it.
He shot the webs out of his mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
How
All right.
about Spider Rex?
Spider Rex. Nah.
That made no sense.
That made no
Yeah,
sense.
but just yeah.
That made no sense.
How did he get?
The spider powers? I have no idea. All right. No, no, not Spider Cat. Oh, Spider Gwen. I go number 2. Spider Gwen. I like Spider Gwen. I really did. This movie really made her one of the best things about it.
I heard that she is trans.
She's not trans.
Yeah, well she
She supports the trans policy, whatever. I didn't even see the trans flag, really. Like, when you're watching the
didn't
movie...
even see it either.
That's the thing about this movie, and I think a lot of people don't realize. It's not like... You have to, really be looking like this intently. Like I'm looking at Gingerbeard right now.
You have to be front row of the theater to see it.
Looking at him intently to see anything. Because it, goes so fast that you...
Let me
don't
just
even
be
notice.
honest.
It's not even something that they even point out. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're trans positive.
I think it's because of.
I wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wasn't even looking for that. I was just looking for Spider-Man characters or extra Spider-Man.
It was
that
really
I
hard
was,
to find all the Spider-Men.
Yeah, that I really
Oh my
loved growing up.
god! There's my god, how many? A million?
Yeah,
They were, yeah.
over. It had to be thousands.
Okay, so you got your 3?
No, I didn't do my 3 yet.
Yeah, okay.
No, I just made I
2,
just,
you done 2.
I just thought it was funny to Spider Cat.
Yeah.
All right, and then number 1 for my favorite alternate Spider-Man, I gotta go Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk.
I gotta go Spider-Punk. I think Spider-Punk was I think he stole the show
He
in the
did,
things
I
that he
think.
did. He
Yeah,
definitely did steal the show, and I also liked his advice to Miles when they were walking down the corridor, and clearly Gwen couldn't hear him when he was doing it. It's like, just make sure you know everything before you sign up.
Yeah.
Which I really like that. I think that's good advice, you know.
Yeah.
It's somebody who's he might not like fascist and things like that, and he might be somewhat of an anarchist, but he might also not be like 100% anarchy. He might also be kind of like, I don't want you making a mistake.
Yeah.
I liked, I
So,
liked
yeah.
what the thing. He's like, well, like I read his the comic story, and his universe is like,
Really fucked up.
yeah. Well,
Really fucked up.
so it's kind of like how, well, like anarchy is the answer,
For that universe, it might not always be the answer for the others.
Yeah. And in fact, he's like an anti Joker in a way.
I would say he'd be like more of a Jason Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a Jason Todd character, where it's like he has killed someone. He's okay with killing someone if it has to be done.
Who?
But-
Spider-Punk?
Yeah, Spider-Punk in the comics has killed someone.
Oh yeah.
So like he is
Osborn.
he's not against killing someone, but he doesn't seem like, I don't think that's his first option.
No.
Like he looks like somebody that actually would like think about it, and like if it has to be done, I'll do it. I'm not gonna do it if it's like, if I don't like try.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go next.
Yeah, sure.
You know what? I'll save you for last.
Okay.
I want Gingerbeard's top 3
Okay.
favorite spiders.
Okay. I really need to think about it. Let's see. Okay. So what number 3?
3. Tres.
Yeah. Okay. So what number 3 is probably the Cowboy Spider-Man.
Cowboy Spider-Man. Yeah. I did something to these guys at the mall. I was like, you guys know the voice of you guys know Nicolas Cage played a character in this, right?
Yeah.
It's like he played Cowboy Spider-Man.
I know.
Yeah.
He gave us a hint.
I gave you multiple hints that wasn't gonna throw it, and you guys still couldn't figure it out until I finally said he was the only one that.
I'll be honest, I was
6
high,
shooters.
so I wasn't even trying to answer.
Oh,
okay,
I figured.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
6 shooters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, Spider. Well, what would
Cowboy Spider.
you call him? Like Spider?
Lone Star Spider.
Most. Hey, all right. I like that.
Lone Spider.
Well,
I say
the Lone
Star.
Spider.
I say Lone Star Spider.
Yeah,
Hey,
Lone
Quick-
Star Spider.
Yeah.
Lone
Quick web.
And the Goblin, it'd be like a really scary like
Cowboy.
outlaw. Yeah, the cowboy who
The
dresses
bandana.
in like
Yeah.
green. It's like hello. I'm looking for a lone spider. I'm here to kill it just because. Like the Goblin. Like they call him.
And he's got two orange pistols.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like in the style of the the jet, all like
That's his belt buckle.
Yeah.
oh yeah, hey,
His belt buckle's in the style of the jet.
actually, you know what? I picture him the Goblin as like his disguise is the mayor Osborn. What Mayor
She getting
Osborn?
picked up.
Say what?
Is she getting picked up on the thing?
I have no idea, dude. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay, well, sorry.
I don't think dude. It's like completely white line when she's talking.
So it's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're fine.
Sorry, Rachel was talking. Okay, anyway,
Just
so
one eye.
let's see, Spider the Cowboy. Yeah, he's number
Number 3.
Three.
Number 2.
number 2. I guess it's Spider-Man Noir, even though he's on the movie. Well, he is. Well,
It's only appeared in the movie.
yeah. Now, number 1.
Bitch.
I say OG Spider-Man because
Oh, you mean 1960 Spider-Man?
no, I mean the one who just became a dad.
Oh, you mean Peter B. Parker?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
because I like for ones I'm seeing him happy. You know, like
I do too. That was
tired of
fun.
the comics are always like, not always, well, I guess always, yeah, but like the current story in the comics, like this guy, like who's writing Spider-Man? Wells? Was that Wells? Right?
I guess
Yeah.
I don't know. I just liked his voice.
Yeah, his voice is good.
He's a guy from New Girl.
Oh, is he? I don't know that.
Yeah, he dates he's the main guy who dates the New Girl person.
Yeah.
All right, when I answer your thing before you fucking die.
Okay, so number 3 is Mumbai Spider-Man. I like the Indian Spider-Man, even though Captain C did not like him because he said he was too cocky.
I don't like cocky.
I didn't
Sorry.
think of him as cocky. I thought they were just.
Dude, he totally was cocky. Being Spider-Man is easy. I've been doing it for the past 6 months. This is easy. It's like, dude, you clearly haven't had a supervillain yet.
He was like,
Back the fuck up.
he was like, was saying how great he is.
Yeah,
how
and
happy
it's
he
like,
is,
dude, I don't like cocky. I'm sorry. I don't like cockiness in a character. I don't like cockiness. Like, it's fine to project it in a way that's like subtle, but like if you're just gonna like talk about yourself, like being like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm all this and all that stuff, like someone's gonna say, well, Spider-Punk did the same thing. Kind of, but he wasn't really. He's doing it in like a joking manner in a way too, because he really wasn't like he stopped it immediately and started doing something else. Because like my favorite line from Spider-Punk is I don't like being in teams. Aren't you in a band? I don't like the consistency.
That was kind of funny. Yeah.
I just like that. I like also like he also had good advice for Miles.
Miles, yeah.
Like he was probably the most wise out of the Spider people that Miles talked to, and that's saying a lot considering like
Number 2 for me,
Okay.
Therapist Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
Seriously?
oh yeah, he really.
The entire short scene was so fucking funny. He's like,
let me
oh my
guess.
my Uncle Ben. Let me guess, he died.
Like,
And how's that?
He just joined the club, dude. That's literally what it is.
And how's that make you
Feel.
feel? He died. Yes.
it was stupid.
And
That's why it was funny.
it makes you
No,
feel
I'm just saying.
sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Progress.
we didn't get to see much of him, but 1960 Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that one cracked me up. He says, I got him. I think I just pulled something.
Well,
he's like,
he is
I
old.
got him. I pulled something.
He is old. I mean,
He's an old
And he was also swinging very slowly. Besides, like,
yeah. He's the one that Miguel O'Hara had a little back and forward with in the
Yeah.
last movie.
I think he's a Spider-Man from a life story where he actually ages from the 60s.
I think I'm gonna do one honorable mention, and I'll have you guys do yours as well.
Okay.
One honorable mention for me. This is close. Is I gotta do Spider-Ham, and I wish he was in the movie more. His voice actor was in the movie because I really
John Mulaney.
Yeah,
like
he
John
was-
Mulaney as a voice actor.
I
I
love
also
him, yeah.
really
Hey kid.
I really
You're
enjoyed his cursing moments in the deleted scenes. Where the
I
but-
just want
I love John
a
Mulaney.
dog.
I'm just sorry. My favorite line though of the entire first movie is when he's just like, "Do animals talk in this universe?" Because I don't want to freak him out. And then the guy faints. His roommate faints.
Yeah,
And I'm just in there being like, I do the same thing.
yeah. So,
That's my honorable mention.
so I go in my order now since I started.
I don't give a crap.
Okay, my honorable mention. Actually shows up at the very end of the film, or not in the film, but she's like she's kind of a minor role, and then shows up at the new team. Hologram Spider Girl.
Oh, all right.
I really liked her.
I liked her.
Oh, Spider Bite?
Yeah,
Yeah, I liked her too because she looks directly at Miles and like,
does not press the button.
yeah, it's like clearly she can tell that this is
Oops.
stupid.
Yeah.
All right, your honorable mention.
Well, I guess the anime Spider, the girl.
Penny Parker.
Yeah, I mean,
It's fine. She
I like
didn't
anime.
talk. She
Come
didn't
on,
talk at all.
well, yeah, I mean, well, she just
You like anime, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
know.
one of those people where it's like I remember the last movie and I don't think she had much of a connection with Miles. It was like Spider-Ham who had more.
Yeah.
yeah.
Spider-Man had like good lines where he's like, "You can't save everybody, kid. Like people are gonna
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have to get over. You have to like get used to that." And I was like, you know what? I like that. I guess I like characters that are like
Oh,
they live through some shit
Yeah.
and they know.
Yeah.
And they're trying to prepare them. Like you're not gonna be able to do it. And I get where like, and that's the thing with like Miguel O'Hara. I get where you're coming from, Miguel. That like you're trying to keep this entire like this thing together, but at the end of the day, like even you're wrong about there being two Spider-Mans because we all saw the Marvel Spider-Man video
Getting
game.
characters in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he has a Miles Morales in his universe.
And
And
yet,
also,
and yet, he didn't speak up about it.
No, he wasn't even in the room when they were talking.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a live action honorable mention scene?
Oh yeah. Well, Tom Holland, right?
Yeah, there's some Holland one.
Andrew Garfield. I saw him.
Okay.
So-
My favorite live action honorable mention is when they're going through the lockup. It says, "Oh yeah, we also have a Prowler." And
Oh, God, Prowler?
It's
MCU, I think.
yeah,
Right?
it's MCU Prowler, and it's Childish Gambino.
Which he hasn't become Prowler yet.
Yeah, he hasn't even a movie with him yet.
No, it was basically like a little
Nod.
Yeah, it's an Easter egg.
Yeah.
This is gonna happen.
Yeah. So and he's like, it's rude to stare.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go honorable mention for me because I wasn't like
Paying attention.
no, it wasn't that. It was like there was a couple live action ones. I'm not like it's Tom Holland's fine. His scene's fine, but I prefer realistically I prefer Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire
Oh yeah, because
over Tom Holland.
Yeah.
It's just aesthetically, I like mature Spider-Mans, and that I think that shows in my character selections when I picked.
Yeah.
I think that showed in Gingerbeard's character selections too, because Spider-Man Noir is one of the most mature characters in the fucking Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
oh yeah, because
Considering he will literally carry a 6-shooter and use it.
I know.
on
That's
straight
why
up gangsters.
my second honorable
Yeah.
mention would be Spider Noir. I
Yeah.
like Spider Man Noir.
But
I do. I love how spectacular Spider-Man made an appearance.
well, I don't even know if they used his actual voice actor.
I think he did. Yeah,
I bet
I
they
saw
did.
it in the credits. I saw.
Well, they might.
The
Yeah, I
original
guess so.
Spider Man was also in there from the 90s.
Yeah, but I don't know if he talked.
No, he just showed up.
Yeah, he was just there.
a
Yeah,
cameo.
he's
That's
like
all it
right
was.
there.
Yeah.
It was a cameo. That's all it was.
Which I want to give him an honorable mention, but he didn't do much.
He didn't do anything.
No, he waved. That's all he did.
Same with the T-Rex. The T-Rex did nothing. It's just like
Tried to fight
Well,
yeah,
and fail.
well, it failed
I mean,
hard.
try to stop him. Like he spun webs with
How
his
the
small arms.
fuck?
How do you get?
Yeah, that made no sense.
How do you spin? What? Who gave him? He
That was
was,
from his mouth.
I guess so.
Awesome.
Well, the cat did it, right?
No, both did it. 'Cause I saw there's a scene where he does it with the mouth
The
too.
cat was funny.
Yeah.
A web ball like that.
I
Was,
will say
that's
this:
pretty
my
cool.
honorable scene is the one where Spider-Man is hanging upside down. He's telling Miles, "You got nowhere to run," and Miles just turns around and runs out the window. He says,
Yeah.
"Okay, there was one. I'm sorry, guys.
There was another place to run.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm sorry guys.
Yeah, you're telling a Spider-Man that he can't jump out the window. Good luck with that."
My favorite scene was this. Ace is like, there is no way out. You just face it. You're cornered. He says, oh, really? I got you. All the Spider-Mans to follow me, including you.
So I did have a plan.
So I did have a plan. And he just shocks him.
Yeah, well, and then Miguel blames Gwen, which I was like, that wasn't Gwen's fault.
He blames everyone.
And
He
I
blames
agree.
everyone from. That's why I said Miguel has that thing where he's projecting his problems
Yeah.
on Miles when it wasn't even Miles' fault. He didn't build the collider. He didn't ask to be bitten by the spider. He didn't ask for his Spider-Man to die. All these things, like, he's exactly like you, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for the powers. It was given to him. He didn't ask for his uncle to die
Yeah.
the way that it did. Like, and
all because of
Yeah.
the kingpin. He did this.
Yes, that's what I said. So it's like you're
fault.
projecting all of your yes, Miguel O'Hara's problem is that he took the place of another
Spider-Man.
version of him that died so that he can raise a daughter.
And what I would say to if I were Miles Morales in that scene where he's pinned and after he says it and he starts snapping at
First off, you
Miguel.
don't even know if I was supposed to be Spider-Man or not.
Yeah.
You don't know. All you've told me is that like another spider bit me in the universe. You have no idea if a spider was supposed to bite me in my own.
Yeah.
So like, screw you.
Yeah, that's what I would say. And also say, I would have screamed it in his face. This is my life you're playing with, and I'm tired of people.
Well, it's
telling
my
me,
father's life you're playing with.
It's my father's life you're playing with, and I'm tired of people telling me what to fucking do.
Well, that's what he kind of said that, but not in the adult way. He said it in the mature way.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing, and
Yeah.
like shocked him.
Whatever.
I will say my other favorite scene of Spider-Punk is when after Miles breaks out, he's like, I just want to let you know, I quit.
Yeah, I love that when Spider-Man. He's like, I
Yep.
quit. I'm done.
Yep.
Fuck y'all.
I quit. See you.
All right. I think should we do our least favorite scenes?
Yeah, I guess so. Sure.
My least favorite scene. And this is tough. This is a tough one. But it has to be the Miguel O'Hara when Miles leaves and Miguel loses it. Like you can see it, like he's losing it as it's going.
Like when he leaves, go to his
Like
realm.
when he escapes.
Yeah.
Like he's lost it.
Yeah, he's going batshit.
Yeah, he's going like crazy.
Yeah.
Like he's pissed. That's my least favorite scene because I'm sorry, Spider-Man 2099 is one of I think it's my second favorite Spider-Man besides Miles Morales because they're tied together. I like both of them equally. So to see him kind of be portrayed like that is like, I know they need an antagonist for the Spider People, but there's so many stories where Miguel wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you kind of picked a character that I wouldn't think would do it.
Hey.
Your least favorite scene?
My least favorite scene?
Yeah.
I really did like the scene where at the rooftop party, the dad makes Sergeant Morales, now Captain Morales,
Yeah.
makes a gigantic scene in front of all his party guests.
Yeah.
As someone who was through parties before,
Yeah.
and a family that goes to a lot of parties, that's the one thing you do not do. Even if you're mad at your child, my dad's been mad at me plenty of times at parties, he never caused a scene at the party itself. He took me upstairs in private and said, what the fuck is going on with you?
I agree.
Okay. Yeah.
You embarrassed your son, and not only that, you embarrassed yourself at your own party.
You beer? Least favorite scene?
Well, I mean, I want to. Let's say what I said, but I think I don't know. I think
Like I said, it's a very hard movie because there's a lot of good scenes and then very few bad ones.
a lot of flawed. Let's see. It's like I like the. I hate how like when the Gwen revealed herself to her dad, he didn't even like he couldn't even like stop to like give a few minutes to listen to her or
I'll go with this. And this is, I think, a lot of people don't realize is that you are chasing a vigilante that you think is responsible for killing your daughter's best friend, right?
Yeah, excuse me.
Okay. And you get to the end of the chase, and you come to find out that
The
the
vigilante
vigilante that you've been chasing is your own daughter.
yeah.
All of that, like, thing that you thought of is come crashing down to earth.
Your
Because-
worldview.
And, like, even the image of your daughter is now being questioned because, like, you don't want to believe that she would kill her best friend.
He also
But he also never gave her the chance to explain. But she didn't. She jumped so quick to not even wanting to forgive him that she didn't stop to think of,
my dad is doing a job.
well, yeah, and like maybe revealing myself to him in that stressful moment was probably not such a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like at the end of the movie where they're trying to have their heart-to-heart moment, and she just glares at him with her spider eyes. And I'm just sitting there being like, why are you glaring at? You left and ran away.
Hey,
Yeah, kind of your fault, yeah.
And you didn't even bother to like tell him where you were. Like he's probably been sick and worried about you this entire fucking time.
We were probably gone for like...
Well, she was gone for 6 months.
Yeah.
She even said it. That she's been hanging with them for 6 months.
And then you found out...
Yeah.
And then you find out he quit the force because of that.
Well, he quit the force in that moment when she gave that speech, which I was like,
yeah.
I don't know if I would quit the force in that moment. I'm sorry.
You could have just said, listen, you could have just said, you could call off the search. You are the captain of the fucking police department. You could just call off the search.
And who's to say you didn't?
Yeah. So there's nothing stopping you from going back on the force.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I think the reason why he called off the search is because I don't think he can step back into the precinct knowing that a vigilante is running free in his city.
Yeah.
Like, there's some people that are like, their morals are like, I can't, like, you're still being a criminal, even though you are doing good, like, I can't.
I don't know how vigilantism is criminalism. If you're doing good,
You're doing it without a badge. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, so...
And there are some vigilantes that would take the law in their own hands and kill people. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword, you know? So like, a lot of people say, oh, Batman does. Like, Batman has gotten close.
I think he's a sanctioned vigilante.
Yeah, he's a sanctioned vigilante at this point. It doesn't mean that they want you to be that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think the goal. I kind of said I think the whole Gwen and her dad situation could have been handled a little bit better, because I just felt like I agree with what Miles said. Like, you didn't even talk to him.
Yeah.
Like, you're not being
fair
to him. Like, he didn't.
Also, you didn't even try running away. Like, you have the spider sense. I doubt your dad could shoot you with the spider sense.
Well, he did sneak up on her, so I don't think she views him as a threat.
No.
Which I don't know how her spider sense work. I don't know if she can pick up on, like, oh, this is my dad, like, he's not a threat, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought maybe it could have been handled a little bit better. I felt both parties were at fault. I think what John said, like, Captain Stacy shooting at his own daughter and not really giving her time of day was wrong, but I also think Gwen took it too far by being gone for 6 months, and then like
he didn't shoot at her, did he?
Yeah, he did.
No,
he
gave her a
warning shot.
Yeah, warning shot. So,
but like, I don't even think she was masked though when he did it.
She wasn't. She was masked at the time
she was masked. So like, once he saw that was his own daughter, again, a whole lot of shit is going through his head at the same time.
Yeah.
So like, you can't, like, there's a part of me that doesn't even blame Captain Stacy for doing it, but there's a part of me that's like, I would have forgiven him. And she does.
She does in the end.
Yeah.
But I like how she does it too. Like, there's this moment where he's like, where he's about to say something more, and she just spins the webs and throws him into a hug.
Yeah, which I thought that was very beautiful.
I realized he's a very muscular man.
Yes. I also like to point out, I actually like all their different web shooting abilities. Like, I will say the Mumbai Spider-Man, the way he spins his webs, looks like he's spinning yo-yos.
Yeah, I like that.
It's kind of cool. I like how Spider-Punk does his.
The guitar?
Yeah. It was really cool. And like, I also like how he gives him hints, like, use your palms. Don't just do that, use your palms.
Yeah.
He's like trying to give him hints, which tells me that he might have electric shock powers too, which would also explain why he's being an older brother figure.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not a lot left. My favorite, I think the only thing I want to talk about is Prowler Spider-Man Miles.
At the end, yeah.
Oh, that was such a
Yeah.
good like moment when Miles is sprung in the
In the wrong universe.
no, not the wrong universe.
He's in the
He's
punching
on a
bag.
punching bag. He spun there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like Prowler Spider-Man, or no, Prowler Miles jumps down from the
The ceiling, I guess.
kind of.
Yeah, it says
No, he doesn't. He just like kind of walks in, and like I love that the design of his
so
suit
it's
looks
awesome. Yeah.
so cool, like the
But I
neon
like
purple.
But I like the scene where he just says where he says
No, let me say it.
okay,
It's
go
like
ahead.
kind of. It's like, is your dad still alive?
He's like,
What?
yeah, he is.
No, he's
oh,
like, what? Is your dad still alive? Yeah.
Who are you?
He says, who are you? He's like, me? I'm Miles Morales. But he says it in like a Hispanic voice. You can hear it, kind of
Yeah.
like it's a different actor playing him. He's
Right.
like, but you can call me the Prowler. And I like that line. I just like how he is. And he's like, can you let me go? He's like, why would I do that?
That.
Which I'm like, it's setting up like, okay, they're gonna be like antagonists, but here's how my thing is for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is gonna play out. I think Prowler Miles Morales is actually a good guy.
Yeah, me too.
I think he's just playing this up, like
Or-
trying to test him.
He could be an anti-hero.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. He's an he's a good guy.
Anti-heroes aren't really bad guys. They're just like I would even classify Deadpool as an anti-hero.
Yeah,
He doesn't really care what side it is as long as he's getting paid.
That's what I said. He's a good guy.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna scratch my back.
No, but I just like that line. I just like that scene because like we really don't know what his character is, but I think that's the theory is that like he is a good guy.
Right. Yeah.
You got anything you want to add to it, or you just
Well, I did have a realization about the spider. It does not belong in our
World.
Miles's reality.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so if you think about it, if the spider stayed in his own reality, and if it that Miles
he would become Spider-Man. Yes.
instead, our Miles become the Prowler. Like,
Well, like they would like to say in the movie because if you watch the first movie, his spider sense when it activates, it goes from green and purple, which are the Prowler's colors,
Yeah.
to blue and red, which is Spider-Man's colors. Which basically tells you that like he could have become the Prowler, and instead he becomes Spider-Man.
So his uncle becomes a Prowler.
Well, no, his uncle was always the Prowler.
Okay.
Prowler uncle would have trained his nephew to take over the mantle. I mean, what don't you get? Do you not get this?
Sorry. Jeez,
I'm just saying.
tired, dude.
No, I'm just,
yeah, it's late.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just like, no, but you still don't know if, like, maybe Miles Morales, maybe he's always been destined to be Spider-Man. Maybe
Yeah.
he wasn't supposed to be the Prowler. You know, like maybe a spider from that universe was supposed to bite him, and
Yeah.
now it can't because he was bitten by another Spider-Man. Or another spider from another universe. Also, I'd like to point out, I didn't know this. Fun fact: if you watch the first movie, that spider glitches out to tell you it's from another universe.
It does, yeah, I remember.
If you watch it,
I forgot about that.
yeah, if you actually watch it, it glitches out, and it's funny because it seems like they wrote these movies at the same time to basically signal that like this is going to be a trilogy.
Yeah.
We want you to like notice these little details.
Yeah.
Also, like the number 42. It's on the spider's back, which
Yeah.
indicates what universe it's from.
Yeah.
All right, I think that is a great episode.
Send off.
Good
Yeah.
stepping off point. I highly recommend seeing this movie,
Yep.
and I cannot wait to do our next podcast where we review The
The
Flash.
The Flash. Oh yeah.
And
July 6th.
It's gonna be
have
awesome.
have a good rest of your night, folks, and wherever you are, enjoy your voyage. This is Captain C signing off in the Campbell podcast. You guys want to say goodbye?
Yep.
Well, this is but this is your old pal and 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 future lover, G- Gin Ginger Beard, and I say hasta la vista.
This is your boy, One Eye Josh.
Well, two eyes. Sorry,
Okay.
spoiler.
One Eye Josh, signing off. See you later, land lubbers.
He's tired.
Oh, I'll give you 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. And
Way to kill it.
goodbye. And have a lovely boy.